Hello, I'm Amythyst. Welcome to Sage Circle. Today we're doing a pick a pile about gossip. Who's gossiping about you? Who's talking about you for whatever reason? Could be a multitude of different things as to why people feel the need to talk about your life. But I think you're more so aware. These two particular piles are about people that you're aware of, or you have an inkling that there's gossip of some sorts. So, the first pile is the multicolored stone. This was a gift to me. And the second pile is the white stone. So, pick your pile. I'm just going to have a sip of my drink and then we're going to start. Unicorn cup. Okay, so first pile, the multi-coloured stone. First card says, this is out of my own little deck, and this card says, let. Okay, so Spirit is saying, whatever it is that's going to come from this particular pile, just let those things roll over you, roll through you. Don't make a scene, don't act out, just really take on board the information, because knowledge is power. Just let things roll through you. I mean, if it's getting really horrific to the point where you're unsafe or something, of course you need to act in a certain manner. But Spirit is saying you just need to let this information roll through, because at the end of the day, everybody has done something to somebody at some point in our lives, different lives. This card, it says, the Akashic Library. Okay, thanks, Spirit. Straight off the bat, Spirit is saying, as I was saying, just let these things roll out, or whatever you're about to discover or you're getting confirmation for. Spirit is saying that whatever this pile is about, whatever the information in this particular pile, Spirit is saying that it has been documented. It's in the Akasha. It's in the Akashic Library, that you have had multiple lives or multiple connections with more than one person in this pile, or it could only be one person. But either way, whatever comes out from this pile for you personally, you have had history or beef or issues in different lives, different times, different worlds, etc. And Spirit is saying that it's all documented. Now, I could recommend that you do this pick a pile, and then you can at some stage go and do an Akashic meditation, or tap in or tune into the Akasha, because you can ask the information about what I'm bringing up here. You can get more information about it. You can just go in there knowing that's the information you want. But yeah, this is definitely past wound, past life stuff. There's definitely some karmic stuff going on here because this card's come out. Okay, this little card, it says, this is a card of house or home. So this card is literally about your home, your safe space, where you feel comfortable being, where you live. Now, this mightn't be your actual physical bricks and mortar home, but this could be your home within yourself, your energy to yourself, your heart space, just who you are as you, just your home. Home is where the heart is. So, but this could also mean a physical house or a physical home, and you might know what that means. Next card. Oh, okay. It's the owls. So this particular card is about being jittery, like being nervous, having some anxiety. This card definitely can represent gossip as well. You could. It also means, but receiving information. It could be a phone call. It could be a letter. It could be a text message. But there's definitely some gossip involving you, and people are going to try and involve you in that. And Spirit is saying that forearmed is forewarned is forearmed, or whatever the saying is, that you're getting told right now that this is going to happen. You're going to receive some information and somebody's going to act dumb. I'm getting told by Spirit very clearly that somebody's going to be acting in a way that they act as if they have no idea what's going on. They're just talking to you very innocently, and all this, they trigger you. They're going to say something and all this information is going to roll out of you. It's like, bang. You're just going to tell them stuff and they're going to confirm in themselves what it is they're trying to snoop around about. Yeah, so just be mindful of that. And it also represents older women or two older women, could be aunties, could be anyone. Doesn't necessarily mean to be family, and it might even be women, but Spirit's saying there's at least two people involved. Okay, this is your fortune cookie card, and this is something to be grateful for, or to take as a fortunate information. It says jealousy. Okay, so it says, watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. Holy crap. I just said that somebody's going to try and get information out of you. Okay, so that's a double whammy. I'll read it again. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. Sorry about the glare, guys. Very interesting. So there is definitely some jealousy going on there. Spirit is saying that sometimes people behave in a way that you wouldn't even pick up on, or they might have been really good at just maintaining or keeping the lid on that level of gossip. Like you might hear numerous times things surrounding this person, but have never only had concrete information. Now that's a very loose interpretation. Spirit's saying that they're not right now giving me the specific. They're not saying it's in a work environment, or it's in a home environment, or it's in a school environment, or what have you, or just even in your friend circle. Spirit's saying that this might be more than one. And like I said, this card can represent two people as well. So you might be dealing with two different sets of people, two different groups of people in your life. But there is definitely jealousy involved. And if you can sit back and think, well, I don't know why they're jealous, that's probably why, because you just don't come from that space. Omniscient. Sorry, omniscient. Omniscient. This means all-knowing. This means you know. Go with your gut feeling. You know what your situation is, or you'll know who I'm talking about, and it will come up. If it hasn't right now, just keep your eyes peeled over the next few weeks, particularly when we have to go and do things surrounding Christmas and festivities and all that stuff. You're going to be around people that sometimes you're not always around. This could involve cousins. This could involve, somebody's partner that gets a little bit too touchy-feely with you and you don't like it. Then it's gossip about these things. Whatever it is, just go with your gut feeling. You know what the situation is, and you need to prepare. Like I said, knowledge is power. People are jealous. Okay, this deck's my own deck. It's published, and the card says, bitches be trippin', where my postcard at? So this is a very clear message that there is a lot of jealousy going on around you. And I don't know why. Maybe you've just finished school. Maybe you've just done your finals for university. Maybe you've been advanced in the job. Maybe you've just gone and bought yourself something nice. Maybe your hair looks pretty. Maybe you smell good. Maybe you have a sexy partner. Maybe somebody had a fling with your partner 20 years ago and they're still jealous over it. Whatever it is, it says, bitches be tripping, where my postcard at? So basically what this card means is there's jealous people out there. They're tripping over you. They can't walk straight because they're stumbling over the fact that they've got building blocks in front of them of you. They're jealous of you. But you're just sitting back going, oh, that's cool. Hope you had a good trip. Where's my postcard? Fill me in. Give me the info. This is the Spirit Junkie deck, and it's actually by the woman who made the Universe Has Your Back deck as well. It says, I honor my self-worth by asking for what I want. Yeah, what is it that you want? If you don't want to be dealing with this shit, people, just step back and ignore it. You need to ask for what you want, because it's all about the manifestation. What you're speaking is creating. What you're thinking is creating. And that's like magic. Spells are called spells because you're speaking or using words. You're spelling things into creation. So basically it says, I honor my self-worth by asking for what I want. Look, there's a plant here and it's growing and it's happy and it's healthy and there's a lot of green in the background. This is heart. This is heart space. And also the other card said go and have some time outdoors. But you need to just honor your self-worth by asking for what you want. If you don't want to be dealing with this shit, if you've had enough of these people, and it could also be family as well, and it's very difficult to step away from family when you're in those types of environments where there's gossip and people don't like your self-worth and your self-growth. But you need to ask yourself what you want. It's just not about asking an outside source. It's about asking yourself, what is it that you want in yourself, I want these people to stop gossiping, or I want no part of it, or I don't want to be involved in their drama anymore. Whatever it is, you just need to create that barrier. You can put a bubble around you. If you picture literally a bubble around you when you go into environments with people where you know they're going to be behaving this way, or you know that they're gossiping or just talking shit, if you picture yourself with a bubble around you, it's actually inside your personal space, and nobody can penetrate that bubble. You're safe. It says here, do something different. Okay, Spirit is saying that you need to change your approach. Whatever approach you've had to do with these situations, and it might be more than one over time, and you always do the same thing, or you always respond the same way. You could shut down and act like it's not happening. You could put your headset on, basically your spiritual headset, and just listen to music and go, no, this isn't really happening, and just be avoidant to it all. Or you could go in gung ho with guns blazing, literally, and just go rah 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 and have a crack at people about it, or try to put them in their place, or try to defend yourself. Spirit's saying, at this point in time, with this particular situation, you need to do something different. Now remember, this is in the Akasha. This is already in the Akashic library. This is already documented. What has happened in the past and past lives to do with these particular people or person in these situations, and also for future. The Akashic isn't just about the past. There's future information there as well that people don't necessarily think to tap into. They go into the past realms. So you could do both. You could step forward and step back. But remember, whatever's going on is all predetermined. And if you don't do something different about your approach surrounding this gossip and this drama, you're going to have to live the same lesson over and over and over. And you don't want to hit your 50s or 60s or whatever and still be having to trudge through those lessons with people that you loved and trusted or thought you had a good rapport with, and they've just shut on you constantly. So you just need to approach the situation different. Change. Righto. Okay, so this card is literally about change. Things can change in an absolute instant. You could be having a really good relationship with somebody and a member of their family turns on you, bang, out of nowhere, and you've had a good relationship with them in your life as well. You could put your foot down now and go, you know what, I'm not up for this shit, and instantly, it's an automatic change. This card is change about coming from anywhere at any given time. You have a lot of changes coming, but you also, that's if you can do something different. You also need to remember that you need to honor your self-worth. You don't need to let people badger you and bicker. It doesn't mean you have to cause drama, but you do need to change your approach. You do need to do something different. That's a dual meaning. Changes are coming. I love the color of this card. You just really need to, and it's multi-layered. Look, I'm hearing snippets of words in the background, and it mightn't even be somebody gossiping. It could just be one or two snide comments when you walk away. It could just be somebody's just being a bitch, an absolute ultimate bitch. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female, or inquiring or knowing it's a male or female that's doing it. Their attitude is bitchy. Remember, bitches be tripping. Where my postcard at? Okay, so this little two cards flick straight out. This little card deck here, it's almost like a little Scrabble deck, but there's letters on them. So I'm going to bring out some letters to see if they incorporate for you. T or TF. On the back, we've got F and FT. Their name could start with a C or have a C and a B in their initials. Actually, I might put them up there. And we've also got, on the back of that is B, BC. They could be in the initials. It's the same thing. And we've got the letter K and the letter C again. So these initials could mean something to you. It could be a part of their nickname, or it could be a building or an establishment where you work from. It could be in a family name. Whatever these letters incorporate, you might know what that means. Now, I'm just going to pull a couple more of my own out of here. Oops. Whoa. No. Too many, guys. I can leave that one out. Okay. Oops. No. Too many. Guys, look. Just give me like two or three, not 7 or 10. Please. No, they're not going to. Okay, there's one. And we need. Actually, there was 2 there, and this one, that'll do. State. So this one says homey round home. It's about your loyalty to yourself. Now, the other little card that was in here earlier, oh, I grabbed it too, was about your home, about your house, about your home. And like I said, it's not just so much a physical home. It could be your home within yourself. You being true to yourself, your home center, your core, where you work from, your intuition, your heart. Homey round home. Be true to you. Be true to you. Make the small moments count. Just focus on what you're doing. Homey round home. Love it. Next one says sub account. Okay, so this has a double meaning. It could mean that you are a member of a sub community and that you need to shut down that account. Basically, you need to shut down your link for people to tap into you and take from you energetically, like coins or pennies or money. It mightn't be money. It might be money to you. You might know what this means, but it means the sub account that you have in a community. Cancel your subscription, basically, if you're in an environment that it's not savory for you, that people have just turned for no reason out of jealousy. It also could mean sub as in a sub for BDSM. You could be a sub and your account, your memories or feelings or associations, your account of the situation could come across as not being heard because you're a sub. So that doesn't mean you're any less of a person. You just need to get through basically. That was a bit quirky, but anyway. Okay, two more. Oops. Oh, guys, shouldn't have touched it. Apex bling. Okay, so we know that apex means the ultimate form of predator, the ultimate type of predator in any species, in any chain of any command, and it says bling, apex bling. So basically what spirit is saying is that you need to remember that you are the apex of your life. Doesn't matter who you're dating, doesn't matter who you're married to, doesn't matter if you're single, doesn't matter who your family are, doesn't matter who you work with. You are the apex. You are the ultimate predator. You are the ultimate leader of your own life. It doesn't mean predator in a negative way. It doesn't mean you go around hurting people in any way. It just means that you are the top of your league because it's your life. Nobody else. You're the only person on the entire planet that is you. Therefore, that makes you an apex. So, apex bling. Be proud of yourself. Show your bling. Stay on track. Awesome. Definitely stay on track. This speaks for itself. Spirit is saying that, this has all been documented in the Akasha, as I've said earlier. Just stay on track. Just come from a space of knowing that whatever's happened, however they're treating you, might be some past karmic stuff. The Akashic record came up, the card, so I recommend you look into that because Spirit is saying just stay on track. You're on the right phase. Don't let anybody bully you or push you around. Apex bling, stand up for your convictions, stand up for your beliefs, So yeah, thank you very much, guys. That is pile 1. Now, pile 2, straight over, the white stone. I'm just going to have a sip of my drink. Awesome. Okay, so Spirit is saying silence. Silence is golden. Come from a place of silence. Come from a place of not reacting to whatever the gossip is and the bullshit and the drama around you. Just don't... you don't have to delve into it. You don't have to cause yourself more grief or more beef because you can't change how people think or feel about you. I mean, if you've genuinely done something that you shouldn't have and you feel like it's warranted for people to gossip or have a bitch, well, so be it. But at the same time, learn your lesson. Come from a place of silence. You just pot along and keep doing you because you can't change people. This card. It says up in the air. This is out of the Akashic Tarot deck. Now, this card is about, there's a man and a woman on there, so that might be a man and a woman that the gossip's about. You might be the woman, you might be the man, you might be involved somehow. It mightn't even be two people, but there's 2 people on the card. It might be same gender. But Spirit is saying this card represents that things aren't fully known yet. Again, silence. Things aren't fully known yet. There's things up in the air. You don't know the whole truth of a situation. So sit back, keep doing you, remain silent and plod along because, you're safe. Spirit is saying you're safe. Don't worry. You're safe, but don't involve yourself in ways that you shouldn't. Fishies. Koi. All right. So this card, there's only one meaning for this card and it's money. money, 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 money. Whatever that means to you. People could be jealous that you have money. People could be jealous that you're able to acquire money when you need it at a moment's notice somehow. You know, people might be fighting you for your money. You might be going through a divorce and you've got family members that are trying to push this person to try and access money that they think you have that you mightn't, or you might have children's trust funds. And, you know, look, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, remember this pick a pile is about gossip. And who is gossiping about you as an overall collective, or it'll target individuals, whatever spirit comes through. But yeah, this is all about money. Maybe hide some money, put some money away. I've just had a mind blank. I can't remember what this card means. Give me a minute. Let me have a look. Sorry, guys, that was weird. Oh yeah, okay. Money. Yeah, that's weird because even though these cards were shuffled, they come out when I shuffled them, they came out individually, but they were that's a 34 and this is a 35. So this is about work, being anchored to your career, to your job, to your work, to your training. This might involve work for you. This might be about you getting a promotion or being accused of doing something you haven't involving money, or who knows, I don't really know. And Spirit's saying he's not, I say he because my main guide is a male. He's not giving me that information right now, but this card represents work, job, career. Okay, it says your fortune cookie card. Maybe somebody doesn't have a voice, they're struggling to get their words out because I am out of nowhere. Spirit is saying your fortune cookie card is the information that you need to hold as a fortunate now. I said in the other pile, knowledge is power. So it says here, care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. Wow. Wow. Maybe that does associate with work and money somehow. Again, be silent about your endeavor. Just plod along and do what you need to be. It says here, be careful about making foolish mistakes at this time and guard yourself against deception. There is definitely lies and bullshit going on around you. I actually think you could be innocent. For that card to come out like that, there's work, money, silence, and up in the air. I actually think you could be an innocent person who's getting labelled for something. Salubrious. Okay, so this word means fabulous, full, wholeful, healthy, bountiful, salubrious. It's beautiful, it's fantastic, it's top of the game or what have you. So Spirit is saying that you need to hold yourself in this energy. This is what people are looking at you as. You mightn't be loud or boisterous, like I'm very over the top. I have 2 side shaves. I have them growing out my hair, so I have like a long style Viking haircut. I had a girl's mullet. I've got pink hair at the moment. I've got a lot of tattoos. I've got piercings and stuff. I dress really different to everybody in my world, and I do get stared at a lot. And I think it's because I'm salubrious, and that's not me being an egotistical person. What I'm saying is that I'm wholesome, I'm full because I fill from my own cup. I drink from my own cup and I replenish my own cup because I am just being authentic and true to myself. And that's what Spirit's saying with this particular card today for this pile. You are wholesome to yourself. You are wholesome and you are full. You are healthful. So whether you have a healthy mindset, a healthy outlook, a healthy bank balance, healthy food, healthy lifestyle, your emotions are in a healthy space, whatever it is, that's what people are picking up on. And they don't like it because they have to look at themselves and go, oh, well, I'm not like that. This is my own deck. And the card says, crown made of fucks not given. Oh, exactly. Okay, so crown made of fucks not given. Don't worry about what everybody else is going on around you. If it's getting to the point where there might be some legal action, I've just seen a police notebook flick over and a pencil, a pen or whatever sit at the page. So Spirit's saying there might be some police, but if you know what I'm talking about, well, you know what I'm talking about. But Spirit's saying that there could be some false police accusations going on as well. There could be people trying to make reports to the police about you. They're really just, excuse me, I just burped. That's energy. That's energy coming out of me when I channel. Somebody is really trying to do you over, do a number on you. And if you are genuinely innocent, and I actually think this pile is, it comes from a space of innocence. You might have done something that you shouldn't have initially, but you've learned your lesson, or you know what you've done and hasn't been right, and you're trying to correct yourself, okay? Listen, I'm not a perfect person. You're not a perfect person. There's no such thing. But at the end of the day, I do think you're innocent. And it says, crown made of fucks not given. So just stick to your guns. Be silent. Don't bitch about them. You know, don't try and match their energy, because you'll have to bring yourself down to that. Okay, this is the Spirit Junkie deck from the woman who also made Universe Has Your Back. And it says here, I am in sync with the flow of life. Yep. Roll with the punches, as hard as that might sound. I've just got a nudge. I've just got nudged in the back of my shoulder. Spirit is saying that this might be to do with family. This mightn't have to do with work for you at all. There is somebody or some people with this pile that this associates to a family situation. And I am so sorry. I just want to apologize on behalf of the rest of the population. Honestly, the energy surrounding that situation is really not good. There is somebody or more than one person that has really twisted sense of outlook. And it's almost like a borderline personality. Whether they're diagnosed with something like that or not, Spirit is saying they're not. They don't have a mental illness. They are just really weird. They're just a really, really weird person, and they can get away with their behavior because it comes across as a mental illness. Holy shit. I'm in sync with the flow of life. Roll with the punches. Keep living. Don't stop. Don't hide out. Don't think you can't frequent certain places because people are going to verbally abuse you or whatever. If that happens, walk away. Remember, come from a silent place at the moment. Oh, shit. Make no judgments. Okay. Don't judge. Please don't judge. This is a really, really slap in the face message. Like, boom, my cheekbones, my jaw, one side of my right side of my jaw and my cheekbone is sort of feels like it's been, smacked into something. I've hurt myself somehow. Make no judgments. This is Spirit's way of saying, don't judge because you'll be judged. Don't judge because this is part of your path. This is part of your journey. Oh, that sounds horrible. That sounds so cliche. As hard as that is to hear, get through what you're doing. Don't make any judgments. Just be silent. You can have a thought. You can have opinions. And I've said this in a reading a couple of weeks ago. People seem to mistake that their opinions are factual. Just because somebody has an opinion, it doesn't mean it's fact. And you need to hold that energy in yourself right now. Don't make judgments. You can think to yourself, wow, these people are shit, or that was really rude, or what did she say that for? Wow, she's getting worse than what she was this time last year, what have you. That's not a judgment as much as what it would be if you were going around spreading things, voicing your opinion about this person. Keep it silent. Make no judgment. Oh my God. Karmic completion. Wow. Wow. Okay, you have had multiple lifespans with these particular souls. Regardless of how they are treating you now, you have genuinely done something in past lives. You have hurt them or upset them or taken from them somehow in past lives. You really have. And if you don't believe that type of thing, click off. I don't have any beef with you. I respect you, but I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. But this is a karmic completion. Okay, Spirit is saying it's very, very urgent. You need to come from a space of urgency in yourself. Be hushed. Be quiet. Don't come from a space of making noise right now. Whatever lessons you're learned from this, you've come through in a completion. It's about to fully end. And you will never, ever, ever have to live these lessons again ever for the rest of your life if you can just be quiet about it. If you can just maintain your silence, make no judgments, just live your life and come from that place of salubriousness. Just be salubrious in yourself. Just keep doing you. But like I said, I can see police somewhere, somehow. Somebody is really, really, really trying to get child services involved in your life. It sounds horrible. Well, it probably is horrible. The police or something's happening like that. Somebody has really just gone to the next level. So these are like little Scrabble. It's a card game basically for Scrabble. Oops. But there's letters on there, and I thought we could use them to determine people's initials maybe. So it says there's a letter M and an M and an E, which means me. And there's also an E in the back and an E and an M. Could be M for Emma, anything, emerald, whatever. So there's an M. There's also an M again, but it's an M and an O, mo, or an O, M-O, or O-M. And there's the letter K. On one side, a K and a Z, and the other side is a Z, and a Z and a K. So whichever way you look at it, put it that way. That might mean something to you. Those letters might mean something to do with a business name, a person's name, abbreviations, nicknames, families, whatever. Number plate, you might know what this means. This is my little deck, as I said earlier. And I'm just going to pull a few more cards, guys, out of there. Okay, that'll do. Thank you. Okay, there's way too many here. So it says, truth hurts, so does a Brazilian. Yeah, sometimes we just have to get through things in our life that we don't like or don't appreciate. You just have to suck it up at the moment. Again, karmic completion. Cool hair, multi-millionaire. Yeah, maybe you do have fabulous hair. Maybe it's luscious lips. You know, go and do something for yourself. Cool hair, multi-millionaire. Maybe you need to go and get your hair done. Change your hair color. Maybe you can hide in plain sight if you've got this shit going on. Go do something for yourself. You'll feel better. Mama said, nuff said. Now, if this isn't your mama, if this isn't your actual mother, this is spirit saying, mama said, nuff said. You need to come from that maternal space in yourself. You need to re-mother yourself to get through this karmic completion. You're nearly there. Thigh boots and slay. This card comes up a fair bit. So that speaks for itself. Put on your thigh boots and go and slay. Slay the dragon, slay the beast, slay the gossip, slay, slay, slay. You'll get there, but again, you need to be quiet about your movements. Be silent. Love yourself better. Cool hair, multimillionaire. Go get your hair did. Go get your hair done. Love yourself better. And ascend, be thy trend. Absolutely. You need to get through this karmic completion. Make no judgment. Just flow, roll with the punches. Don't give a fuck about the haters. Things are up in the air. There's things that you're not aware of yet, and they will come to light. Spirit's saying they most definitely will come to light. Money, job, work, career, study. Be silent about what's going on. Keep your truth to yourself. You might know things that you're not ready to bring out. You need to be careful who you trust at this time. Don't make any mistakes. And you are fabulous, salubrious. So, again, the letters are an M, an E, an O, an M, a Z, and a K. I hope this helps, guys. Good luck. Take care. Please like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. It'd be cool if somebody would drop a comment, drop a love heart, an emoji or something, you know. So take care. Much love, Amethyst.